good to be taking part in this event at the center. My family have had a long connection with this place and its predecessors. My mother was a student in the winter of 1718, and I was born in 19. So there were two other members of my first wife's family also were graduates of the center, and well, I persuaded my daughter not to go to the center. So it's a little I don't know whether I need to be forgiven for that or not. At the time, there seemed to be very little call for people with diaconal training, and well, she seems to have made out without it. All right. Nearly everybody here knows about Rodney Dangerfield, and if you do, you remember the punchline of all his stupid, funny skits. I don't get no respect. I don't get no respect. Well, what did he mean by it? That's what we've got to talk about, think about today. I asked a friend of mine to look up the word on the internet, and would you believe she came up with 5 pages of 4 definitions of the word as a noun, and several more of the word as a verb. Well, since we're meeting in the Center for Christian Studies, I thought we should check the Bible and see what it had to say, if anything. When I studied theology a few years ago, the only scripture we had was the King James Version, and so the concordance we had was based on the King James, and the only one I've got still is that same one. Well, that concordance says that respect is almost the opposite of the way we tend to use it nowadays. What does it say? Well, it says respect is favor or partiality toward the rich or the powerful. But give the King James Version, they say that's not a good thing. You shouldn't do that. God doesn't go for respect of persons, and neither should we. And I can't find any use of the word, one way or another, by Jesus in the New Testament. Well, this background of the word is important because it gives some guidance for today. There are still traces of the old meaning around. A person who is still a teacher and has been a teacher for almost 20 years now told me that all teachers used to be respected simply because they were teachers. Teaching was a respected position. But that's not nearly so true anymore. A teacher has to earn respect. It's not automatic. You have to show that you can work successfully with the student in sharing knowledge and also with the administration. in view of all of this, how should we understand respect today? Well, let me say what I think now. For me, respect comes out of my feeling that people are respected because they're children of God. They're all children of God. They're made in God's image, according to the Scripture. Everybody should be valued and appreciated because of that. No exceptions. Race, color, religion, sexual orientation, gender, politics. These all matter. But there's no reason for downgrading a person or a group. Respect is hard to describe in words, but you recognize it when you see it, or hear it, or feel it. It has to be acted out. It has to be incarnated if you want to be theological. Is there more to it? Yes, I think there is. The Aboriginal elders talk about all my relations. They're not just talking about people, but certainly they include people in that. They're talking about all creation. People, birds, animals, all living things, as well as the land, the water, the trees, the skies, the whole thing. We are made to find our place and to respect creation. Well, I'm getting into Adrian's area here now, so I'm going to turn it over to him. I think I'm within 5 minutes.